Recently, there have been some Ahmadis on social media that have not been showing the best example of obedience to the Khalifa of the time. Dear Huzur, how can we explain to these Ahmadis that complete obedience to the Khilafat is a must and is a source of lot of blessings? It would be really helpful if you can share the example of Sahaba Rizwanullah alayhim and how they showed obedience to the Khalifa.
You want me to give a full khutbah on it, which I have already done. I have been doing it all the time. If you read the book, The Conditions of Bai'at, or Sharaat-e-Bai'at in Urdu, and that was a series of my speeches and khutbahs. This question has been answered there in detail and very elaborately. Anyway, the thing is that they are indifferent about religion. If you do some detailed research, you would see that most of them do not offer 5 daily prayers, not even Friday prayers. They do not discharge their duties they owe to Allah Ta'ala. So those who are not discharging their duties towards Allah Ta'ala, how can they be obedient to the Khilafat? Right? And there are some among them even who offer their prayers, but their understanding is not good with regards to the religion and obedience. You always say in your pledge of Khudam al-Ahmadiyya, even the condition of the Bai'at, that you will obey the Maruf decisions of the Khalifa Waqt. And they say that Khalifa Waqt can also take the decisions which are not Maruf. But they are wrong in this. So, do they have any list of Maruf and not Maruf? That this is right and this is wrong? As Khalifatul Masih Awwal has said that this word has been used for the Holy Prophet ﷺ in the Holy Quran. That I will obey the Holy Prophet ﷺ in his Maruf decisions. So Khalifa Awwal said that have they made any list of Maruf and not Maruf decisions of the Holy Prophet ﷺ? So he said that the meaning is that whatever Allah has commanded, they will follow that one. Just last Friday's khutbah, I mentioned that as Abu Bakr Radhiyallahu Anhu said in his first sermon that whenever you see that I am deviating from the Quranic injunctions, commandments, and the Sunnah, then guide me and don't obey me. But apart from that, you don't have the right. So that means Khalifa of the time always guides you according to the teaching of the Holy Quran, commandments given in the Holy Quran, and the Sunnah. And once he gives the directives or guidance to you according to the Quran and the Sunnah, then you don't have any excuse to say we disobey. Either you prove that your commandments, your order, your guidance is against the teaching of the Holy Quran and the practice of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, that is Sunnah, or obey it. If you say that it is not in the Holy Quran and has never been practiced by the Holy Prophet ﷺ, then you will have to give the proof of it. And for that, you will write to Khalifa of the time. Instead of just talking and giving loose comments on social media. This is the right way. Even I remember in my first or second khutbah, I said that whenever you see something wrong in me, you ask me and try to correct me. If I think that whatever I said was right, then I will give you the proof that I was right. If you are right, then I will correct myself. But you don't have the right to talk here and there. That was my first or second sermon after Khilafat. So even I have said this thing, right? So Maruf means anything which is according to the Quran. There is a narration, the hadith, that once a group of Sahaba was sent for an expedition, and on the way they lit the fire there. The commander of that group said that jump into that fire. Some of them said, okay, we should jump because this is the order that we should obey the commander, obey the Amir. And the others say, no, it is a suicide. We shall not do it. And there were some people who were ready to jump into the fire. Then commander said, oh no, they are becoming serious. He stopped and, no, I was just joking. When they came back and narrated this story to the Holy Prophet ﷺ, the Holy Prophet ﷺ said that if you had done that, you had done wrong. You had done suicide. This decision of the commander was not Maruf and not according to the teaching of Islam and the commandments of Allah Ta'ala. And those who refused to do it, they took right decision. And those who were ready to jump into the fire, they were wrong. And commander was also wrong by giving this decision. So this is the thing, that any decision which is against the teaching of Quran and the Sunnah is not Maruf. And you have the right to disobey it. But the decision which is according to the Quran and Sunnah, you have to obey it. Right? But if you say that this decision is not good and this is not right, then you write to the Khalifa of the time. Ask him, why you are giving this decision? Why you are asking us to obey this order or guidance, whereas it is wrong, it is against the teaching of Quran and Sunnah. Then Khalifa of the time will ask them, either he will prove that his guidance was right, or he will admit that, okay, you are right, so, and then he will take the decision back. But you have no right to spread and mislead the people on social media. Okay? ठीक है? अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
कादियां दारुल अमान, ऊंचा रहे तेरा निशान.